procedures, do you guys have you don't have to answer it, but just a quick question. Are you guys family structure wise like military movement, or are you guys pyramid structure? How is the movement structure wise?
Uh, we got. I get, that's a touchy one, but we just got like the three sections. You know,
Yeah.
we got your Coronas, your Incas, and your soldiers, and then it just goes down from there. But your Coronas are at the top, and then your Incas are right under them.
So basically, we could say coronas are like generals type of style, Incas are like lieutenants type of styles or captains, and then we got the soldados on the bottom.
Yeah, but then you still got your enforcers too.
Okay.
So I would say they would be right under. They would be right under the Incas, and then the enforcers got the soldiers, and then that's it, bro. They're keeping everybody in line. The Coronas are the main ones, bro. So I'd say the Incas are the ones that are really in the mix, you know?
Yeah. So when let's say me and you we kings, we brothers, we carnales, I commit an infraction that goes against the belief of our movement. The procedure that takes are DPs, or how does the are you guys calling DPs? Do you guys have a name for, or how do you guys go about the violation that I caused? Was it a it wasn't a big infraction, let's say, but it was something somehow touchy. Could there be major consequence to like a not so serious but a halfway half level violation?
Oh, you getting your ass beat, bro. We call them violations, and that shit happens a lot, bro. But you just gotta learn how to take it and know that you fucked up. So learn from it, bro. You don't want it to happen again, right? All right. It's like the Latin King is like your fucking like your dad or your mom. Just hey, like placate, calm down. You know?
Do you guys have what sometimes in the different fractions like norteños call it red on red crime, so homies call it blue on blue. Do you guys got king on king? Like, are there homies from the same set beefing, internal beefing with each other? Does that happen? Like internal politicking against each other? Does that movement takes place within you guys' movement as well?
Yeah, it happens. I feel that happens in every organization, bro. But it definitely happens. It's frowned upon, and it tries to be stopped where it can be stopped. But it happens. Everybody always has secret animosity. There's always somebody that's fucking somebody's girl, or somebody did something to somebody, or someone robbed someone else. You know, and it's frowned upon. But it does happen, and you just try to find out who those are and try to clear them out the gang, bro.
Now you mentioned something that the a lot of older generations like before me, and then it got passed down at least to me, but now from me to down the way, they don't believe on those. Like the generations from me down, they don't believe. But you brought something up that a lot of older homies, I myself really stand on and believe it. That you said some homies fuck other homies' wife. Like let's say your king, one of your boys from the hood that you grew up with, is like like that's your best carnal, like that's his hyena. You see her messing with another dude, and you know the dude as well. And are there consequences to that channel? Like you know, boys doing time, and you over here dirty macking his hyena. Is that allowed when you guys moving, or when
No, it's
that's
not. It's not allowed at all, but guys are dogs, bro, and niggas are niggas, and it's like I said, it's frowned upon, but there are consequences to whatever you do. It's something like that. Like this guy might want to kill you, but it's like the gang itself is gonna. We might discipline you, right? We might violate you for fucking this nigga, one of the other brothers' guys, but you might still be doing it, or he might still be mad. He might still kill you, and then we're gonna have to deal with that brother, and then he gonna get what he got's coming. But it's just We try to just cut it out, but it does happen, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, it does. There's
There's
no such.
consequences for all of that, though.
You guys obviously you don't have to answer it. Like I always say, you don't have to answer it. Just you guys have some type of guidance or rules you guys go abide by. Because I seen earlier, I believe I saw in the on the ATA raid indictment that happened. I don't know if it was in Chicago or it was in New York. They did a raid on you guys' movements and they found journals, notes, letters, a lot of private. The Bible. They call something they found was the Bible of the Latin Kings. Dude got caught with those paperwork, the rules and the engagement. What are the consequences for somebody being snatched up in those paperwork, those articles, those precious artifacts being found upon individuals they couldn't get rid of for some reason? What are the consequences of those violations?
That'll get you kicked out, bro. That'll get you not good, not wanted. That'll get you damn near. That'll get you killed. That's not right. That's some sacred stuff that nobody should see if you're not a part of that organization.
I don't know if you saw that. That was all over the news. I believe it was. I'm not 100% sure if it was in Chicago or it was New York, but they got something what they called the Latin King Bible.
Yeah, but I believe that was in New York, which the Latin Kings is such a big organization that New York has their own. They have their own shit that I've heard of. Like I said, I'm saying on New York, but I can't even speak for them fully because I'm not from there. I'm not a king from there. I honor them. We honor them, but we know that they're just a couple rules and fractions in there that are changed up and switched up and worded around. But it does matter, because it's like they might say the wrong answer that we were taught, and then we establish as the motherland, so our shit goes. We feel we're right.
So the movement began in Little Villa, Chicago.
Yeah, and
So the movement start motherland for you guys is Chi-Town.
yeah,
So Chi-Town says Chi-Town goes. Point blank.
exactly, exactly.
Nice. So, are there other fractions like New York or other states that they feel like, no, this is home, this is where we begin, this is what we're gonna do what we say periodically? Or there is some type of communication still going on back and forth between certain states, certain organizations with you guys?
No, there's still some type of communication because it's a big organization. There's we obviously we somebody established something there, so we have that communication. Then there's probably people there still. So it's just you just tap in where you're good at. Obviously we try to. I wouldn't say we're like up to date with them all the time, but you could make a call and get familiar and get in tune with like the real organization who's running shit down there.
So let's say me and you, we came from the motherland. We decide we want to go and take a trip to New York and go land. Are you guys welcome to go visit other offset sections or this offset chapters of you guys' own organization, or you guys have to make a call before you go down there?
Nah, you could go down there if you want. Like you could go anywhere. You could go anywhere that you feel there's brothers at. Yeah, that's cool. You just gotta find them. But if you don't know where their hood is at or where exactly they stay, I'm pretty sure you would make a call and get to like you'd have to probably call like somebody unless you know somebody that's family out there. You would have to like find your way somewhere else, like call one of the coronas or something and establish that. But that's what I'm saying. If you did, if the whole nation wanted to go, it would be a bigger thing, and or the whole hood at least. Yeah,
Have you guys had done gatherings like that where the whole nation of hood goes to visit another whole set?
I have not personally no, but I'm pretty sure maybe back in the day. Yeah, when it's.
And if you don't mind me asking, I believe this is a question that some I might know the answer to, but some of the subscribers might not know. Some people might not know. The colors you guys or organization represent is yellow and black, correct?
Black and gold.
Black and gold. Black and gold.
Black, gold, and red.
Black,
We
gold, and red.
we don't we still we just claim black and gold, but red's always been in our color too. Even on our flag, we got the we got the red dots and the diamonds.
Does it has a meaning for those colors, or you guys is something that you guys just come up with, or like the old heads came up with, or there's a significant belief behind those?
The colors they stand for black, which is death, and then gold, which is the riches, bro, the life, the sun.
Yeah. Okay. So now getting on to a little bit, we won't get into politics. I don't really like to get into politics. I hold the people neighborhood politics because it's just I feel like that's crossing the line. There's sometimes things that you can't be said. Just like when they interview, I sometimes ask don't get involved into our politics. It's just hard to comprehend sometimes. Now, my question to you is, you guys represent the six stars. Are most
No,
of you guys the this 5 stars? Excuse me, are most of you guys coronas have to be ganadas, or you guys just can get them just for being a king?
you gotta be certified. You gotta once you get your ends and you're official, then you get branded, and that's just to familiarize with each other. That's just so we know who's what. You're official. You're not just saying you are who you are.
So that basically the corona is a mean to like basically rep, like a representation, like a mark to say, hey, I am a king. Here I am. It's something that after the welcoming comes into place, the corona follows right after that, just for like recognition purposes, basically.
Yeah.
What are other tattoos the Latin kings get, if you don't mind me asking?
Shit, we get the lion, a bunch of lions. You'll see. So if some guys don't get a crown, they'll get a lion or a Leo or some type of or a star, a big master, like a big Latin king, not just a crown, like a whole dude. And he usually has like long hair and it's all twisted, like 'cause we use shags down here. Shit, the shag is like they call it like a mullet, but like you'll see a bunch of like mostly Hispanic gangbangers. I see black guys with it, but not too many.
So, do you guys walked around with a little bit of walk of arrogancy because you guys are the motherlands? Do you guys look down on another kings, or are you guys look at them equal? Because, like, for example, brother, and the reason why I ask this question is a little bit complicated because I'm from Northern California. We were like, at least I used to represent the movement that was under the umbrella from our organization, which is MS. MS got created and founded in LA, but we also have a representation of the SUR program, which is now represented here in Northern California, which is now we're being called upstaters, which is a representation of where we at, upstate Northern California. They call us upstaters, but some LA homies don't look kindly up on us. They always have some minimizing words to say. They always act like we less than them. Because the movements begin over there. Do you guys have that type of arrogance or looks towards some of your other King brothers?
Bro, I say yeah, bro. I feel like I don't. I look at it as like I feel like I feel like those if they're official and they're righteous and I can see eye to eye, if they believe in the rules how I believe in the rules, then we are brothers. But I know, like you said, there, I know a lot of brothers that be like, man, fuck those brothers, and those ain't real brothers, or those ain't real kings. And I'd be like, how can you say that? Like they're still if they believe in what you believe in, they're fighting the cause you believe, in, they should be your brothers. But I see it like that, but others might not. But it's I see we do some have that arrogance.
The New York chapter of Latin Kings went at it with a mess for a long time. They had a bloody war, even in jail. Do you guys bear arms with each other? Like, let's say New York is going to war with a big faction, and the call gets put back to the motherland Chi-Town for reinforcement. Do you guys support back each other up on those type of moments, or is it no go
Uh, I'd say like on the streets or in jail.
in streets?
Oh, on the streets, yeah, bro. I'd say yeah for sure. If they called and we and had a needed pull like that, or at least needed some type of pull, yeah. But like I said, it's just that connection is limited basically. But if you would need to know, you would need to call the right, you would need to have the right people in contact, which could happen, but it's hard to get motherfuckers on the phone with all this federal shit going on too nowadays.
Yeah. So there's not a way to like you said you guys saw in the news that this is going on. One of your carnales goes, "Hey, carnal, I think we should back up the carnales from New York because they having a hard time dealing with whatever. Oh, hey, carnal, I think we need to go and see what's going on over there." There had never been that type of link up going on. It had to be a phone call be in place for reinforcement or something else for you guys to decide. Like, let's go check it out, see what's going on.
Yeah, bro. I feel like we're more fucking dealing with like the other gangs around us and shit. Like we see the world small. We see the world. We see just our hood.
Okay. Who are the main enemies of Latin Kings that you would say, or if you could say?
But definitely the 2 6s and the SDs. The whole folk nation, basically, since we're people, all the folk gangs, and right here in Little Village, we are surrounded by folks.
You guys get it a little bit hard because you guys are surrounded by enemy territories. Are
I
you
mean,
guys
yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
are you guys divided by a lone faction, or are you guys like next block up is the enemy, next block down is the enemy, next block up is the enemy, next like to the left is the enemy? Are you guys on that type of movement, or if there's like, nah, I gotta drive 10 minutes or 15 minutes away to get it going with these fools?
We have a big hood. It stretches from like California to I'd say Harding. Harding's the borderline. So from there, from like Ogden to 31st. So it's a big square, but we got our borderlines, and then that's where it pops off. But still, people like other gangs and shit always cross that borderline. There's people always sliding through. 26 is a big street. Like it goes down in between all of that. So you could if you once you pass Harding, like if you go in the summertime, I mean not in the summertime, like if you go for like even like the parade or anything, like they'll be right there on the borderline, bro. But they know not to cross it. Like I'm not like I wouldn't go over there unless I'm strapped up. But we have a big area. It's just our hood, and then if you go outside of the hood, then you're fucked. But we are surrounded. But it is literally like a street. You cross that borderline, that's on you.
Now we now we dug in a little bit into Latin King history and everything. I appreciate you answering my question. Now let's dig into a little positivity so we can deliver a message. You came home a certain almost three. Oh, you say almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, bro.
What had helped you stay out, and what have been your motivation for you staying out?
Shit, bro, just getting money, bro. Staying out the way. All this shit be all this shit just be fucking negativity, bro. There's a lot of kids out here doing crazy stuff. There's a lot of new guns, a lot of switches and stuff. Like that's all big in the city, bro.
Have you ever approached any of the young homies and trying to be like, bro, like change your way of thinking, change your way of doing things, or like, look, there's money out here to be made. You can do something better than keep throwing pebbles out there, or you don't approach them that way because you're still with the functions.
Nah, I try to blow on them and stuff, you know. Tell them like they're fucking up. They could do this right, they could do that right, but they don't. They learn the hard way, bro. They were like I was. I see myself in them when I talk to them, and it sucks. But like I tell them what they know, and the only thing they could say after it happens, is like, "Damn, my homie told me this. He wasn't lying. I just thought he was saying that." You know?
Since you came home, have you kept in contact with anybody inside that you left that you felt like that do help me so see something through, and now I'm home because of this individual? Have you
Oh
had a carnal like that or a brother like that that help
yeah,
you achieve your moments, and have you stay in contact with him?
yeah, bro. I've met a couple of guys, good guys, bro, that they either had long sentences or weren't getting out at all, and it just sucked because I'm like, and they were young too, and they'd be around my age, you know, at the time, and I was like, damn, like it sucks because it's like this motherfucker, he comes from a good place, he got a good mind, he's smart as hell, and like he'll never get to experience anything I get. Like I got an outdate, and it makes you appreciate shit a lot more too, because it's like I'm fucking up doing dumb shit, and this nigga will do anything to
To get the
just
freedom back.
yep, and it just you just gotta. It's
Do
like a
you
cold
guys?
truth.
That's another thing I forgot. Do you guys have levels in prison, or are you guys all mixed lifers with small timers, mid termers? Are you guys all mixed, or you guys have like level ones, level twos, level threes, and level fours? Or how you guys are divided? Like, let's say somebody got a life sentence, another dude have 45 to life, another dude got 10 years, another dude got 5 years, and another dude got 2, 3 years. How do they divide you guys by levels or by categories?
We just got medium and max, bro, and it's and even in both, you could be sold up with a murder. Like they'll send you anywhere, bro. You could be there with a dude with a lifer and a dude that in there on the fucking a year DUI. It's fucked up.
So how do they define who gets to go to a medium and who gets to go to a max?
Oh, it just at that point, it's you. If, it depends on your how long your history is, and like what do you if you get in trouble in the penitentiary, you keep catching cases in there. You keep fighting staff or assaulting them, or you assaulting your other people. Like yeah, they're gonna send your ass to max, and then I've never been to max. I was a medium with but even in then, I was still I was still meeting people that were in there for life, and it would suck.
How does that make you feel like when you met people that were there with life and knowing you were coming home, and when you used to hear the conversation, youngster, I wish I had the chance you have going home and never come back, make sure you enjoy it. Did that make you open up your eyes to reality and say, you know what, I go out there, but I do things a little different, or do you were like, man, fuck it is what it is. This is what I signed up for.
I mean, I felt like it sucked because I felt ungrateful, and made me feel just like I need to step my shit up because it's like I could have been in that situation a bunch of times. Like I done did a bunch of like you know like especially with somebody I like one of my homies in too. Like bro, like I knew this guy. He was a good guy. He was never crazy like that, but he was just with the wrong motherfuckers and shit happened, and he's in there for a minute. A long time. It might not be life, but bro, you're gonna get out. You're gonna be an old guy, bro. You're gonna fuck, you know, and it sucks. But it's like you weren't. You were you were just hanging around. But one of my guys told me one time, 5 minutes of fun could lead to a lifetime of fucking jail. And I always think about that shit because, like, yeah, it could be quick, but that motherfucking those years are gonna be long, you know.
Yes, that is true, bro. That is very true. And wise words, you gotta just since we think that they're just talking out of ass or they're just resentful, but those are wise words, bro. And sometimes we take them for granted, but they mean a lot, bro. Because it's like we gotta realize that those people want to have a chance to come home, and sometimes they don't, bro. It just sad to have the that type of perspective, but I'm glad you home. You're making it work. Um, how's it going now in your life? Are you married? Do you have kids? Or what's your plans now for the future? What's your day to day looking like? You're working. Did it? What's going on? Tell us about how the freedom feel like. Did it took you a minute to get a job? Did it was it hard because of your ex convictions, or were you able to find a job kind of quick?
Like I, like, it took me a while, bro, but it was more like that psychological shit. Like I felt like, oh, nobody gonna want to fucking hire me. Like this, and that. I was thinking negative. So like that's what I told you when I first got out. I was still kicking it with the guys and shit, and then still serving, still doing dumb shit because I had to make money. You know, I'm over here like doing dumb shit, and I never really put in the effort to like try to fucking just try, see who the fuck will give me a shot. Till I just one day I was like, fuck it, man. I don't want to go back to jail, and I don't want to keep doing all this dumb shit. I don't want to get more involved in the hottest shit. I was like, I need to stay clear. And thank God I got a job and I be doing fucking roofing and I like it, bro. That should be decent.
How was the family support while we were in jail? Did you have a good family support, or did they left you in there and was like you on your own, you do your own thing?
Shit, bro. I know my parents never had it like that, so they'd send me like a care package every once once like every Christmas time. And that'd be pretty much it. If I called them and asked them for something, something light, you know, nothing crazy, I would, but I would try not to. Most of the shit, I'd be just with the guys and shit. The guys, I'm eating bread with them. You know, you need
They
something, they said they're shooting it to you. So you just
they
fish that
looked
shit.
out for you.
Yeah.
So now that you're home, did your family give you a chance, or did they thought you were gonna relapse and go back to doing the same old thing, or did they open up their home to you, or they were like, nah, Charlie, you're not welcome here?
Nah, bro, they fucking thought I was gonna be on the same shit. This fucking, and then like I was not doing no better. Even after I told you, like I was still on some hot shit. It took me a while to get out of there, and then
So how's the relationship now between your parents and yourself?
it's way better, bro. But it's still like I still got little brothers and shit, little sisters, and they be going down the same path that they saw me growing up in, and it just sucks because it's like y'all need to cut that out, you know.
Yeah.
But y'all need to like grow up or like put all the energy, put all that energy in some shit better, bro. It's you're putting a lot of energy into some bad shit. Yeah. Like it's fun, but you live in it. You're doing everything to. You want to be outside all day. You want to be kicking it all day. It's like, all right, motherfucker, fucking kick it all day. Go get you a book. You know, at least you fucking reading all day and educating yourself. But nah, you just gotta stay out that mix.
Speaking of education, did you get any certain education while you were incarcerated? Did you get your high school diploma, GD, or were you not educated whatsoever while you inside, or while or when you went in?
I got my GED, but in county.
Have that helped you while you have come home, like finding jobs? Had that helped you in some type of way?
Yeah, they asked for it, and it feels good, you know, just saying
Having it.
that I have it. Cause like that's why that was one thing I was proud of for sure.
And now that you are here doing your life things, What are your plans for the future? What are the King Happy's looking for and striving to accomplish now that he's home, and now his mentality and his mind have opened up a little bit more to a brighter future, to a better you. You have made change to modify it. Now you're a working man. You're dedicating yourself a little more to trying to better yourself, become something better. Oh, how you see yourself from here in the next couple? What is you trying to accomplish, basically?
Want to fucking hello?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.